This is a reading of Brenda's blog titled You Crowned Yourself, posted October 16, 2017. Dear ones, go inside your being to determine who and what you are. Of course, such a command seems silly, for you know who you are. Or do you? It's time to determine what is important to you beyond the 3D pieces of home, family, and country. You are global ambassadors, not merely community do-gooders. Some of you will take offense at such a statement, even though you have no difficulty proclaiming that you are one with all. It is time for you to acknowledge and proclaim your global role. You have played the small 3D role despite proclamations from us and other channeled sources that you are God, goddesses. Such was, if you will, allowed until now. For you are moving into a phase far beyond anything you imagined when you initiated your new you transition. You dreamed you could create that which would make you more comfortable in your 3D world, perhaps a new home or relationship. Enough to proclaim you were a creator, but not enough to remove you from your comfort zone. Such is not to be. Granted, you are fully capable of creating that which makes you feel joyful in your current life, but that is a small part of what you wish to achieve in this lifetime. You learned that you are to change the world. You learned that such would be easy, that you could protest if you wish. But you could also change the world with a joyful walk in nature. It's time for you to move beyond your small 3D life to global achievements. Perhaps such a statement frightens you, for you have no idea what that means. Are you to travel throughout the globe? Give up your comforts? Demand new political divisions? No. You're merely required, and required is the correct word, to go within, to discover what your aspect, your piece of this new universal creation is. What gives you joy? That is your magnifying glass to your new creations. For indeed, you are beyond your tiny 3D life. You did not move through the phases that you have transitioned through, including your earth entrances, to create a new home or relationship. Such creations are not wrong, merely limited. A bit like labeling the reading of a first-grade book an achievement after graduating from college with the highest honors. Most of you are angry, for you have not yet created that home or relationship. Such is so because you believe that doing so will be the height of your creative abilities instead of merely a small step. You continue the 3D belief that you are limited and small, neither of which is true. Even though you never were limited or small, you created those beliefs to contain your universal abilities when of the earth. In the times beyond earth, you honed your creative skills so that you could truthfully label yourselves God, goddesses of the highest degree. So it is, now you feel bored, trapped, listless, and perhaps tired. Not because you are fully using your skills, but because you have not yet dared to do so. You're now crying out that you would if you could, but whatever you do, including finding and following your joy, seems to be more of the same. So it is. For you are ramped up to create a new world. And yet you allow your 3D beliefs to limit even your first grade creations to be out there somewhere, sometime in the future. Stop worrying about doing it right. Stop worrying about showing off. Stop worrying about those who do not seem to be at the same place as you. You are a forerunner. There is not anything you cannot achieve if you wish. Now is the time to claim that fame, that honor, that new earth, and new life that is yours and yours alone. You are a forerunner, so you will not function as most of your peers, and most definitely not as those fully enmeshed in 3D thought and action. You are different. Most of all, allow that to be acceptable for you. Follow your joy, knowing that your current joy is likely much smaller than your new totality. It is as if you are one with those movie beings like mild-mannered Clark Kent. Even though you seem to wish to remain a Clark Kent, your role is that of Superman or Superwoman. Such thoughts frighten you, for your brain is producing competing images. Your 3D you is telling you to fit in, to be as normal as possible. Your 5D or beyond brain is telling you to fly. And so you will, once you dare. This is indeed one of those double dare messages from your childhood. All of you are extremely adventuresome and courageous. It is time to fully claim that courage, knowing that you are not like most other beings. That you have a role far more important than being pleasant to your neighbors or angry at a politician. You are different from others, just as you meant to be when you initiated training for your current role. In universal terms, you are far more advanced than you know. It's time for you to go within to discover the training and difficulties you completed to be of Earth during this transition. You are the bravest and most skilled of the brave and skilled. Allow yourself to know that. Then go within to discover your true focus, the focus that is beyond 3D comfort. Perhaps you are now worried that you will be forced to live in a cave or otherwise separate from your 3D comforts, as was likely true for you during past lifetimes, in preparation for this lifetime. You no longer have to choose between 3D comforts and 5D or beyond interactions. Instead, your new life encompasses 3D comforts plus 5D or beyond living. So it is that it is time for you to stop blinding yourself to your new reality. Creator, King, or Queen of the Earth, and therefore the universes that you are. So be it. Amen.